down, 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 and the flames went higher. Fire, the ring of fire.
Dad? Dad!
Down,
Dad?
down.
Dad? What on earth?
Morning, Michael.
Dad, you don't have any... You can't keep walking around with nothing on. Dad.
What?
Anyone could see.
So?
So, it's breakfast. The only thing they want to look at are their newspapers, not you.
I find it liberating. Now, if you have a problem with it, you can always stop letting yourself in.
Don't you care what the neighbours think?
The neighbours don't have a key.
And it's a good job I do. I was standing outside for 5 minutes.
Why didn't you ring the doorbell?
I did. Your singing drowned it out.
So now I'm not allowed to sing?
No, I mean, of course you are. Just be aware of the people around you. And put some clothes on. You're making a fool of yourself, Dad. You haven't forgotten the mill.
I'm sick, Michael, not senile. And I don't know why I'm going anyway. It wasn't me that made the appointment.
I did it because it's what your doctor suggested. So can you at least put on some clothes for him?
Fine.
Dad.
What?
I know how difficult it is without Mum.
We can't leave it like this.
You know what I think?
Yeah, and it's that uncompromising, totally unbending attitude that's got us here.
Oh, I'm the unbending one.
Well, in case you hadn't noticed, I'm leaving work early today because today is the first day of my holiday.
I'm not going to the Sahara, George. And I think if you asked her, Bracken would say pretty much the same thing.
Well, you think she'd side with you? You see, I think our daughter has more intelligence to know she'd gain more experience from a hike in the desert than she would shaking the hands of Fizzy and Fuzzy.
This is getting us nowhere.
No, because you are...
I'm going to be late unless you get out of the car. We can talk later.
Fine.
Love you.
Fine.
Have you had any breakfast? Dad, have you had breakfast?
Yes. Yes. I'll be down in a moment.
Vivienne, you marvellous woman.
Dr. Carter?
What a magnificent day.
Yes, I suppose it is.
Now, would you be an angel and arrange a meeting of all the doctors for me? Shall we say 3:30?
Can I tell them what it's about?
Yes, I want to discuss some changes I have in mind for the surgery.
Changes? What sort of changes?
So, if you could just get them all together for me.
Can I assume that includes the nurses and the support staff?
No, just the doctors is fine. Have you seen my teapot?
If you're going to implement changes, don't you think we should all be included?
Morning. Milk, no sugar, please.
Morning.
Oh, someone didn't go home last night.
What do you mean? I was in bed by 11.
What, so you just decided to hang your clothes on the floor and trample all over them?
Well, I was in a bit of a rush this morning, so...
That hasn't seen an iron in days. Just run an iron over it.
I can't. The place I'm staying in doesn't have one.
Really? I don't think I've ever stayed in a hotel that didn't have an iron. Stayed in a couple that didn't have laundry facilities. Stayed in a couple that didn't have restaurants, but...
Yeah, I'm not in a hotel.
Really?
I'm in a B&B, OK, on the high street, and not a good one.
Why?
I'm a bit strapped, OK? And, if I had an alternative, believe me,
Well, don't look at me.
I had no intention of asking you.
Good, because we've already been down that road. Look, if you're a bit strapped, then why don't you just ask for an advance?
We all know Julia's policy on that, don't we?
Unless I'm very much mistaken, Julia is on holiday in Canada. And the only partner in attendance is...
Heston. Brilliant.
Dr. Carter would like you both to attend a meeting at 3:30.
Really? What about?
I have no idea. I'm just the hired help. Yes, I can do so. Thank you. Bye.
Brendan Cryer to see Dr. Granger.
Can I help you?
You can start by telling me what perfume you're wearing. It's fantastic.
I don't think that comment is appropriate, do you?
Sorry.
Take a seat. Dr. Granger will be with you shortly.
I just popped to the loo.
OK, I'll be right here.
But the point is that we always do what you want to do.
Oh, that's rubbish.
Right, 2000. I wanted to drive across America. You wanted to learn how to ski. Where did we end up? Oh, Gstaad.
Are you reading these from a list?
2002?
2004. Australia.
Well, no, that's completely different.
Why? You wanted to emigrate, so we did.
Yes, and you came back.
So did you?
But that was because I was deluded enough to think that I wanted to spend the rest of my life with you.
I'm going to hang up now.
Oh, fine, fine. Whatever. Fine, fine. What? Vivian, sorry, yes.
Brendan Cryer.
Oh, hello, Doc.
Hello, Doctor.
Michael, come on through.
Thank you.
Actually, I'm going to do this one on my own. That's all right, isn't it?
You're the patient.
But I always go with you.
Not this time. Hey,
It's up to Brendan.
Well, I'll wait here.
shall we?
So, Brendan, how have you been?
Good. I've been getting out, trying to meet new people, as you suggested.
Oh, I'm pleased to hear it.
You know what I did last night? I went to a strip club. I had a lap dance with 2 women for 20 minutes.
Good for you.
You look as if you got some yourself.
Sorry?
I know when someone's wearing the same clothes they had on yesterday.
Oh, no, these aren't the same. I was just running a bit late this morning.
Like you stole them out of someone else's laundry basket. Come on. Was she hot or a bit of a dog? Did you get her back to your place? You'll tell me when you're good and ready.
Tell you what?
About last night. Not much point of getting some if you won't tell your friends about it, is there?
You're certainly a lot more forward than you were the last time we met.
What can I say? Doing things I never dreamt of before. Things I never felt comfortable doing.
We did discuss the possibility of you experiencing a change in your attitude and behavior. The frontal lobe is a very delicate part of the brain.
All my old inhibitions have gone. And I mean all my inhibitions.
It controls your personality, and with the size of tumour that's pressing against it, it's hardly surprising that you're feeling less inhibited.
If I knew I was going to have so much fun, I'd have got one years ago.
What about side effects?
There aren't any.
None. No headaches, dizziness, vomiting?
Nope.
Okay. Well, let's have a look. Okay. You feel any pain? Brendan, I saw you squinting when you came in. You can barely keep your eyes open when they come into contact with direct light.
It's nothing.
It's going to get worse until you have the operation.
I know. I'm just waiting on the hospital to get in touch and tell me where and when.
You haven't heard from them? That's surprising. I was under the impression the surgeon wanted to move quickly on it. I'll give them a call, see what's holding them up.
No, it won't be necessary. They'll be in touch when they're good and ready.
Yeah, still, can't hurt.
It'll be fine. Now, I'll hear soon enough. Everything's fine.
What about the operation?
No news yet. The doctor isn't worried, so we shouldn't be.
Are you sure? We should have heard by now.
It'll be fine.
I'm going to call them.
It'll be fine, I said. Why do you people keep on going on about it? Don't worry. When I hear, you'll be the first to know. Now, let's get out of here. This place depresses me. Hold on.
Dad?
Can I just say how wonderful that top looks on you? Oh, well, imagine how much better you'd look if you took it off.
I beg you.
I'm sorry.
Sorry. Sorry doesn't even cover it.
Well, you look very sexy when you're angry.
Get out. Get out.
You all right?
You can clear that mess up.
You have to stop this, Dad. You can't keep going around saying the first thing that comes into your head. That poor woman!
Let's go out to lunch. There's a new restaurant on the high street.
That would be the very expensive restaurant.
Don't worry about it. My treat.
Dad, you can't afford it.
Can afford this. I can't afford that. You sound like you.
Dad,
I don't need your help.
let's go back inside.
I'm fine. Just get in the car. I want to go home.
Hello, can I speak to Mr. Charlesworth, please? Thank you.
No, I am not pig-headed. He is. Though that's not exactly helping, is it? Oh, honestly, do you know, any chance you get? Yeah, I suppose it is an idea. No, that's not true. No, you are not always right.
Heston,
Daniel, my dear boy.
I was wondering if I could have a word.
Have two, if you like.
Thank you. It's a little delicate.
Okay.
You may have heard that I'm in between homes at the moment.
Go on.
Well, the place I'm currently staying wasn't exactly designed with the comfort of the professional in mind.
Hence the shoddy appearance.
Yeah.
Would you like to borrow one of my waistcoats?
No, that's very kind.
I'm only joshing. No, I'm aware of your history, Daniel, and I know you have debts to pay. So, would you like a salary advance?
In a nutshell.
£1,000 cover it?
£1,000? £1,000 is good.
Lucky for you, Julia countersigned some checks before she left. Anything else?
No, that'll be absolutely fine, thank you.
See you at the meeting?
Yep, 3:30. Can I ask what it's about?
All in good time.
Are you going to tell me what's going on? Brendan, the hospital have been ready to go forward with this for weeks. The only reason they haven't is because you haven't turned up to any of your pre-op assessments.
I'm not going ahead with the treatment.
Why not? Is it the hospital? Look, with everything that happened with your wife, you wouldn't be the first to be scared.
It's not the hospital.
Then what? Brendan,
Leave it, please.
you can't survive this.
Don't.
You might have weeks, maybe months, but
Stop.
just tell me. I don't understand.
I don't want to talk about it.
Brendan? Ambulance, please. Yeah, 68 Hammond Road. Thank you.
Dad!
Michael, don't worry about anything. He's going to be fine.
What happened?
He had a seizure. 1 minute he was okay.
I'm going with him.
Okay, they're going to take him to St. Phil's.
Are you coming?
I can't. I've got to get back to the surgery, but I'll pass by later.
Okay. Dad, you're right.
Sorry, I'm late.
Is that everyone? Okay, now, during my brief tenure here, I've had an opportunity to observe the workings of the mill up close, and whilst the running of the surgery is indeed effective, I believe that one or two small changes could increase efficiency by upwards of 10%.
Oh, yeah?
Now, first of all, we need to get rid of all those depressing posters.
The posters are part of the process of informing the public.
Absolutely, but we don't need to scare them to death. Some of them are positively ghoulish. A surgery should be an uplifting experience. When people leave, we want them to feel good about themselves. Now, do you honestly think that those posters help us achieve that end?
It's a good point.
Furthermore, as from next week, appointment lengths will be cut to 5 minutes.
What?
Far too much time is spent on idle chat. Our primary concern should be to treat as many patients as possible.
No, it's also about listening. Not everything can be treated with a prescription.
Well, last week we had to turn away several patients.
It's true.
The point is, the more we see in a day, the better the service we provide. Let's just try it for a couple of weeks.
Oh, and if we find the well-being of the patients is compromised?
Then we'll come back and readdress it.
It won't work.
Finally, I am delighted to announce that as from tomorrow, Dr. Lily Hassan will be joining the team.
What? Excuse me?
Does Julia know?
Julia and I have discussed at great length the need to increase the number of partners at the mill.
Are you going to make her a partner?
Well, she's already accepted, I'm pleased to say.
And Julia knows about this, does she?
Lily Hassan is a first-rate doctor. Not only is she a brilliant academic, she is equally effective as a GP, police surgeon, and forensic archaeologist.
That'll be useful.
Now, the point is, she is a strong woman and an excellent doctor. No one could say she's not perfect for the job.
No one could say, because no one was asked.
Anyway, that's all. Thanks for coming, everyone.
Oh, you can't just shove off when you drop that bombshell.
Surely we need to discuss this.
Well, we need to get ready for afternoon surgery.
Can't let him get away with this.
No, I agree. Oh, but listen, I'm sorry, I've got to go. Anything you say, you've got my full back on.
I've got to get some fills. So.
That's not right.
Julia's going to go ballistic.
Right, who's ready to go on holiday? Well, I'm very glad to hear that because I am going to need a big hand packing. I've made the decision for us.
I'm not going to the Sahara.
Nope.
Well, Buggle World?
No. Long walks, beautiful scenery,
Okay,
stimulating activities to keep Bracken happy.
go on.
Preferably with creche facilities so we get some time. And there is only one place that fits that bill.
Well,
Buxton.
what?
For my mum. Spare rooms all made up.
You're not serious.
Walks in the park, toys in every room, babysitters on tap. It's perfect.
Oh, but...
Should listen to me in the first place.
How is he?
Oh, he's fine. It was his first seizure, so it was a shock to his system, but he's going to be fine. Going to be fine. Did you know he's had a date fixed for the operation for weeks, but decided not to have it?
I just found out this morning.
Why wouldn't you have an operation to save your life?
Don't know. I was trying to get him to open up when
You'd think having a seizure would make him see sense, but oh no, not him.
Well, whether we agree with him or not, it's his choice.
Not necessarily. If you said he was unfit to make his own decisions, I'd have to make them for him. I could insist he had the operation.
I really don't think you want to go down that route. Okay. I think you need to talk to him. Give him a chance to...
I've tried, he just clams up. Would you have a go? I know he didn't say anything this afternoon, but maybe.
Michael, if he doesn't
Have this operation, he's going to die.
There's nothing to say.
We just wanted to understand.
If Mum could see you, she wouldn't let you give up like this.
And what exactly do you think would be happening if she was here? That we'd been involved in some long, reasoned discussion about merits of my living and dying? Is that what you think?
I don't follow.
Forget it.
No, come on, Dad, what do you mean?
Your mother spent her life dominating mine. She told me what to think, who to see, what I should wear. Did you ever see us discuss anything? Did you ever see me express myself in any way or take a stand on anything?
That's not fair.
I was such a disappointment to her.
Don't say that.
Well, it's true. Your mother wanted an outgoing, extroverted man. She got this. She blamed me for all those dreams she never got to live. All those frustrations that she took out on me. Well, I had dreams too. But every day she took a little more of them away. Don't get me wrong. I loved your mother. I did. But I gave up on life a long time ago. And then, this tumour, it was like a gift from the gods. Most people become angry, depressed, but not me. I say what I like, when I like, to whom I like, and I don't care if the restaurant's expensive, because I shall go there anyway. For the first time in years, I actually like myself.
I never knew you.
Why should you? You've put me in the same box as she did. That special place where I can't make my own decisions, where the world passes me by.
I never meant...
That's why I couldn't say anything.
Heston,
Not now.
these decisions you're taking, don't you think you're being a bit premature?
I'm a partner, Jimmy. I'm entitled to make decisions.
Partners need to discuss things. I don't think you're being very fair on Julia.
I don't think you're being very fair on me. Now, I know this may seem a bit hasty to you, but when you meet Dr. Hassan, I'm sure you'll appreciate the wisdom of my choice. That's all. Mr. Davis, come in. Have a seat.
I understand what you're saying, but it doesn't explain why you won't have the operation. I mean, don't you think Michael has a right to know?
I can't.
Fine. I came back to beg you to have the operation. But it's fine. If you want to die, go ahead.
Don't you think I don't want to live another 5, 10 years? Don't you think I don't want to spend time with you? Maybe be a grandfather one day?
Then what?
These last months have been some of the happiest in my life. If I have this operation, if they take the tumour, I shall revert to my old self, and I couldn't bear that.
Dad.
I'd rather have weeks the way I am than years the way I was.
It was really that
I
bad.
don't want to die. I just want this to go on for a little longer.
Why didn't you say something?
How could I? I know how much you loved your mother. The pain that you went through when she... I couldn't take that away from you.
You're prepared to let me watch you die. I'm no fool, Dad. I know Mum was no saint. I know what you had to put up with. But I love you. There's just us. And I'm not ready to lose you.
I'm sorry. If the doctors could tell me that I wouldn't change back, I'd have the operation. But you can't, can you?
No. But there's nothing to say that you have to be that same person.
What do you mean?
Michael can remind you.
How?
Well, you can encourage him to be outgoing and not be embarrassed by the result. Tell him about the man that he is, not the man that he was.
I can do that.
Brendan, you don't have to be scared of losing this freedom. You have it in your power to be the man you want to be. You just need to have this operation first.
We can do this, Dad. Please.
It's up to you. Leave you alone.
Ah, Dr. Carter.
Sorry, no time. Things to do.
Then you'd better make time.
Can't it wait?
No, I'm afraid it can't.
Vivian, you seem upset.
Oh, you get that impression, do you?
As a matter of fact... God.
No.
I'm sure you have many admirable qualities. But I am fed up with your elitist attitude to anyone in this surgery who isn't a doctor.
And
I haven't finished. You seem to treat this place as your personal fiefdom. You have no consideration for the thoughts of others.
I hardly...
You look down your nose at the nurses, you barely acknowledge the support staff. And you make decisions without consultation.
My ideas...
Ideas are up for discussion. Your ideas are just thoughts that only you are a party to. I can't imagine what Julia's going to say.
She'll understand that my innovations are in the best interests of the surgery.
You're implementing changes to practices that have been successful for years. You give Dr. Granger an advance. Something Julia expressly forbids in her handover notes. And you have the gall to appoint a new partner without her consent. I'm sure she's going to be very understanding. The mill has been in existence for years, and partners have come and gone. But one thing has been permanent. I would think long and hard before I made an enemy of Julia Parsons.
I'm Dr. Hassan. Where exactly is the pain?
My left leg.
You after me?
I need time.
No, there is no time.
Rowena!
Always have to have the last word, don't we?
Anne gives her contestants a rough ride and they still come back for more on Weakest Link at 5:15.